Hey guys, this is Ronald again. We have a look at another part of Dungeon Universalis. Have a look at the stuff you can do with your heroes. You can equip and you can fill these character tableaus, your hero tableaus, and let's see what's coming within the box. And we have 5 of these sheets where you can put your character sheet onto. So if you're using a self-made or maybe a predefined character, you can place it here in the center, and around this you can put all your stuff the character is wearing or using. Maybe the character has some skills, like my Croxor has already fast attacks and hardened, cold-blooded, Pathfinder. Those are skills. We have a deeper look in an upcoming video about skills, and so I have a section over here where I can put the skills. I can place them over here, and if the character would be a spellcaster, we have a dedicated section over here for spells. So I could put I can lay down my spell cards I may have over here. On the top there are the resources. This is for mana. I can put my mana tokens over here. This is for fortune. I can store them over here, and this is for wounds or for vitality. I can put the wound markers over there. And on the right side we have place for both hands, for an armor and for equipment, like helmets or rings or other stuff. We won't have a look for them in detail now. I just put some stuff for demonstrating. We have a breastplate, an armor, so I can place it here. We have a halberd as a weapon. This is a weapon. I hope this focus will come over here. And it's taking both hands, so I place it over both slots. Or if it would be a one-handed, I can put it down over here, and in the other hand I can put another item, but this is a two-hand item. And maybe I have already found a magic element, a magic item, so maybe a horn of courage, and this is a special items place over here. I don't know the real term, so I can put it over here. And at the bottom there's the backpack, and there in the backpack you will all, have all the potions and meals and stuff that can help you in the adventure. And I want to have a look at some of the common items. We have common items and special items. Common items have a back cover of this, and special are these. And so let's see what are common items. Common items, I don't show you all of them, just the common items, and I don't want to spoil. Maybe there are some items that could spoil. And we have something like pack of provisions, which is restoring vitality points, but only can used in exploration turns. We have vigorous mead, which is adding a +1 to user's strength in this and the next 3 turns, and also recovers 1 point. We have healing herbs. I guess you could imagine what these are doing. We have a torch, and you may ask yourself what are torches for. So the dark player can play cards like darkness, putting the a whole section into darkness, and there are then penalties for combat and shooting. And with darkness, with a torch you can light the section so you won't have those penalties. You can also do this with a lantern, and the difference is the torch is used after usage. You have to trash it after you have used it, and a lantern you can use again. And also important, both of them require to have a free hand. You can't just enlighten a torch and put it in your backpack again. No, you have to have a free hand for this. And this could be a problem for a spellcasting character maybe, because he has a staff in his one hand and a torch in his other hand. And this is a problem because the spellcaster can only cast spells if he has at least one free hand. You can, as a common item, you can find a rope or buy a rope to build footbridges over pits and cracks, and you can use it for climbing. And now we are back once again. These aren't the only common items, there are more of them, but I don't want to spoil anything. Let's have a look at the special items, or uncommon items, rare items. I guess they have many names in Dungeon Universalis. And you have a lot of potions. A healing potion, you can recover your vitality. A strength potion for boosting your strength. Surprise, surprise. A mana potion, you can recover some mana, and you can remove mana token from your spell. If you're casting a spell, maybe this spell, you put a mana token on it to show you have already used this once, and if you cast this spell again, you put another mana token on it. And an average spellcaster can only cast the same spell for 3 times in the same quest, and with this mana potion you can remove 1 mana token from up to 2 spells, in addition to recover mana. We have a Dexterity Potion powering up combat, shooting, agility and dexterity. And a Heroic Potion, which is pretty cool, because you can do 2 actions within 1 turn, except for casting spells. But because we are playing Dungeon Universalis, there's always this one exception. And with some cool stuff like Greek Fire, you can use it as a throwing weapon. Of course, just for 1 time. You need a free hand for this, and it makes some great damage. And we have something called Components for Magic, which gives you a +2 for casting spells. This could be important if you have already a permanent spell working. So if you have 1 permanent spell, all other spells you're going to cast will have a -1 for casting. And with this Components for Magic, you can boost your spells again. And we have a Magic Scroll, which is like the Components for Magic, but you can also use it for dispelling spells. Well, what is dispelling? We have a look at when we are talking about the magic in Dungeon Universalis in a dedicated video. And now we are back at the beginning of the healing potion, and there are also more items, but I don't want to spoil. And these are the most common special, or the most common uncommon items. And there's a limit. You can't, for the heroes, you can have more items as there are cards in the game. So let's say there are 4 healing potion cards in the game, coming with the game. You can only have those 4 cards, and then there aren't more cards. Even if you're going into a town to a alchemist or a market or something, you can't buy another item of this type. This isn't counting for the enemies. If those have healing potions or components for magic or something, and there are 5 witches which all have components for magic, they will have it, and they don't counting against the limit. So you can't buy all the stuff and then the enemies can use it, and that's not how it works. And there are a lot of more items in the game, or equipment like these. We will probably look at that in another video, but I think it don't make sense to show them now if we haven't talked about how to use this, what are the benefits of this, why is here a -1, and what does these icons mean. So we have a look at them in the combat, and then it will make more sense, and then we can look through the equipment cards like weapons and ranged weapons and armor. And that's it for now. Just a small video, but I guess I'm talking for some minutes again. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Rate the video up or down and come back for the next one. Thank you. Bye.